Because we're men.
Yes. We're men. Fuck. Oh, my audio is different on this microphone. Holy shit. I got an audio quality. I didn't do my job. It's okay, but how the hell are you boys? As always, we're brought to you by Swifty Hemco. Maybe, just maybe, if we have a subscriber or a donation or anything during the show, if we have 3 subscribers, I will take 2 of these at an hour and 20 minutes.
Christ almighty. Oh my fuck. Guys, don't do this to him.
I will do this. Let's go.
I've never heard Zach, so sound like...
Just keep me talking and I will do absolutely fine. But if I stop, it's
That's
gonna,
the thing.
It's gonna die.
You'll just shut up and we can be in Discord with like fucking 10 of us. And I'll be like, is he even still here?
Yeah, Zach's dead.
Zach's
dead.
Yep. You just sound like you'll get like 10 words an hour out, but you just sound like you're...
But those 10 words though
definitely
are
on the moon, definitely on the fucking moon, but
those 10 words are by far top quality fucking content. They are top tier fucking jokes every single fucking time, regardless. But check out all 35 of their products. Use code RMTS pod at checkout for a good 20% off.
20%.
Also, I found this cool shit online.
Pre-made.
Yeah. This is the energy drink one.
Those cans are really fucking small. What the hell?
Oh, they're the sizes. Nah, they're
the
about dick size. The small Red Bull cans, yeah.
Okay.
200 milligrams of caffeine, 0 sugar.
That's a lot of caffeine. I prefer to get it the
I know.
The traditional way. Oh my fuck, man.
I know. Let's go. We're gonna have a good show tonight.
You're cooked.
Yep. I'm absolutely cooked, but you know, it is what it is.
The rest of you, drink water.
No, I know I'm gonna sleep really, really good, which is the good part.
Oh, same. I've been taking a lot of melatonin recently.
Yeah, so much that you fall asleep on your fucking desk like a dipshit.
I didn't take it. Oh my fucking god, man. Yeah, we had a show Monday, but about I don't know what, half an hour, not even before we were gonna start. Fucking
yeah, you fucking just up and crashed.
Sitting in Discord with everyone. I just took a brief nap, put my head down on my mouse pad, and woke up almost 4 hours later when I fell out of my chair. It was fucking sick.
Oh, shit's so funny, man. Shit's so funny. This week has been one of those weeks where it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this. No, Zach, you're not gonna do this.
No.
Zach, you're gonna do that. No, Zach, you're really not gonna do this.
No, stars are not aligned.
Yeah, like literally, I'm gonna show you guys this live, just so that way you guys can completely understand how retarded I am. We're working on a brand new layout and everything else, brand new fucking art for everything. I'm just gonna show you guys and tease you guys. This is where it's at because Ippo didn't get to the show on Monday. This is where it's at. It's almost done, but we're still there. So back to the comic.
I like it.
Yeah. But yeah, we're getting there. We're going to tease you guys a little bit, but this new mic. I wonder how good it sounds.
What is that?
It's an AT2020X Plus.
Yeah, that's right. Same one Drap got and then broke like a month later.
Yes. I got it for...
I don't know why he didn't replace it with a regular AT2020 because his AT2020 he had before was perfect.
I got it for $100 less than Drap did.
Okay, the price of electronics are absolutely fucked in Australia though, like so bad.
Oh, I know. When we were looking at fucking RAM for him, it was fucking asinine. But yeah, I got this.
Yeah, that was the one that was really fucking bad. That was. I
got this for $67. Newest, most upgraded one. He's like, yeah, I paid $225.
200 and something. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yep.
Which, mind you, that's like what, $150-ish US still, but like. Even twice the price. Even
with fucking 1-day shipping and the storm, I got it on Friday. I ordered it Wednesday night at 11:35.
God damn, must be nice.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This place was
fuck nowhere too. God damn.
This place was right in the city though, so it wasn't. It was like 2-3 hours drive. Like I could have gotten it that same day. It was pretty nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Was it on Amazon?
No, it was B&H Video and Audio
Oh, so
Supplies or
a
something like
local
that.
place of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like some sort of mom and pop shop, and they were selling it literally like they have random bundles and shit on there that like super super high quality shit for dirt cheap fucking prices.
Damn.
And it wasn't even like pre-opened or anything. I had to unwrap everything.
They're a good mic too. They're clear and bassy, because I find a mic is usually one or the other. Like,
Yeah, I'm hoping it sounds pretty good. I honestly I couldn't tell you. What was interesting was everybody before Pecan the other night was like, yeah, we could hear your dogs barking downstairs. I was like, holy fucking hell. So this is
this
Twitch?
is Twitch. This is Twitch.
This is Twitch. Obviously, you know what Twitch is. You got an account.
His account was created 4 minutes ago, actually.
Goddamn, there we go.
This is Twitch.
This is Twitch, yeah.
Well, welcome to Twitch.
Yep. We're a top 1% podcast on Twitch. Have fun.
Top 0.00001.
Yep.
In the planet. How did you find us? Did you just randomly find us on the homepage? I'm so confused.
No, whatchamacallit. The Jukebox Ginger fucking added me to a group chat with like 10 or 15 podcasting guys in there. He's like, hey, here, you're a top tier shit talker. Come join us.
That's it. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
Damn.
But yeah.
I checked that guy out on YouTube when you first mentioned him late last year, actually. I watched some of his shit out.
Yeah, like December when he was talking about coming on, and then he had all of the fucking working late and all that shit. It is crazy, man. It is crazy. This week has been absolutely asinine, but we're here. We're now.
You end up getting dumped with snow today, yesterday, or?
I have
today,
a good last night, and then we're getting more now. Except right now it's supposedly mostly cloudy, but yeah, we have more fucking snow coming tonight as well. Guess how much of it I shoveled?
Sweet fuck.
Yep. It's got to be cleared by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Hack her down.
Yeah, it's got to be cleared by tomorrow morning.
Is that going to be a tonight issue or a tomorrow issue?
Tomorrow morning issue. Tomorrow morning issue. Absolutely.
Yeah, I figured.
Especially if I'm getting shit ripped right at the end of the podcast, I'm 100% not going outside.
Just go nap in a snowbank for a few hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You won't have a chair to fall off. You'll be fine.
Where are you guys? I'm down in Australia.
Oh, you're an Aussie. Okay. He's East Coast US. I'm East Coast of Canada.
Yeah. He's literally West Bumfuck nowhere.
East Bumfuck, don't worry. I'm dead center of Bumfuck.
You're dead center? Oh, then I'm Western Bumfuck.
Yeah, you're Southwestern Bumfuck.
But yeah, I 100% don't want to deal with a full-on fuck ton of snow. It does not sound fun. It does not sound interesting. It's going to give me a nerve migraine, and it's going to make me pass out. I'm happy.
You might have got a foot of snow total so far this winter. Like, very, very little.
I've gotten more snow than you.
Oh, yeah. No, you guys do on the regular anyway, but a typical winter here, at sea level even, we'd probably get like 5 to 6 feet. And like, seeing as where it's March now, we probably won't get that much in March.
On the bright side, at least I'm happy that you didn't decide to go soul searching because another snowstorm happened. So on the positive.
No, that wasn't even snow. We literally didn't even get snow of any sort until fucking
What's funny,
January,
like
February.
the 7th or 8th of January, you still didn't come back. And we're like, you know what? I'm going to look to see if there's any power outages. There was a power outage probably like a quarter of a mile for everywhere. 8 people to the intersection that's right after your house to the left, up the hill, up the mountain, whatever the hell that is. There's like 8 customers out of power up there. I was like, there's a chance. I'm pretty close, and I know I'm about accurate where you're at on these roads. So I'm pretty good.
Nova Scotia Power, man, they literally spend no money clearing lines, and the fact that like a lot of bigger transmission lines just run in the middle of fucking nowhere. They just wait for trees to fall on them and snap them in half before they do anything.
There is one power line going up the mountain and one power line going down the mountain. That is all. Those power lines are also the cable and internet lines. So when we're out, we're the fuck out.
See, my internet runs separately from power here, for the most part, but also gets trees falling on it and shit all the time. So that's pretty intermittent as well. Although,
Yeah.
knock on wood, it's been okay this winter. Not too bad.
Oh, when I was still working at that, oh, I almost said the place. When I was still working at
Ooh,
that
close.
store, well, I can't because of I don't feel like getting sued. But whatchamacallit, when I was still working at that place, I literally would tell them, "Oh yeah, well, I can't come today. The road's closed and I'm not taking 3 hour fucking drive there and back to come to work. I promise you, I'm not going to. Like I'm just not. Like there's one way down the mountain and one way up the mountain. I promise you, I'm not going to work. No matter how much you pay me. None.
Take a crazy carpet to work. You'd have to walk back, but
No, the fucking bridge, the bridge that I showed you going down the mountain, that bridge floods out anytime that there's more rain, especially when there's snow up here, because it just floods over.
like water under it up to the level of the deck.
Yes.
And then some.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They close the entire mountain whenever it gets up to like the level of the bridge itself. Because it's like a good 6 to 10 feet tall above the level of the water normally. So if water's that high, we have a problem. And that happens at least 2 to 3 times a year.
Jesus.
We
get a lot of washouts and shit here, but they're usually just on random dirt roads no one lives on, except there's a place like 20 minutes from here on a river that it's like a concrete bridge that's maybe 100 feet long. Yeah. And like the center 50 or 60 feet of it just collapsed and like was washed down the river like almost 100 feet. It was fucked. That was like last spring. It was wild. No one was driving on it, but
I shit the other day. I was scrolling through I think it was Facebook Shorts, and somebody posted it was a Facebook YouTuber dude who like does a whole bunch of talk shows and does cooking shows and stuff like that. His name's like Eton or something like that. I tried getting him on the show when he was smaller a couple years ago, and he drove through that bridge, and I was like, "Oh look, Nick, look at this." He's like, "Oh look, I know exactly where that is. That's right down the road."
Oh yeah.
Dude's at like 7-8 million subs. I was like, that's so weird just to see like something that you know.
Was it just in like a random vlog video that he was doing?
Yeah, yeah, he was just up here skiing.
Cool.
It was just like, oh, that's weird. That's fucking weird.
Is there like a legit ski hill near you, or just a lot of good skiing places? Okay, okay.
Yeah, I have a ski resort probably like 10 miles down the road.
Nice. We've got 2 here in Cape Breton, and like one is like the tiniest laughable ski hill you could ever think of, and then one like an hour north of me in the Highlands is actually like some fucking grade A world-class skiing, I guess. They built a huge gondola there a couple of years ago.
Around me there's like 6 on this side of the river, like 6 specific like resorts that are ski resorts.
Shit.
And the second that there's that first snow around like Thanksgiving, Black Friday kind of times, all of a sudden everybody from the city is up here. Everybody. There is like no clear space to stay at all.
That's the same shit. Like tourism's a huge industry here, and like summertime, packed. You can't get a hotel room anywhere. Fucking dinner reservations at any halfway fancy restaurant, impossible. And then there's like a big lull up until the wintertime too, because most of these tiny bougie ass towns are just catering to people who come up to like snowmobile or fucking ski.
Oh, and fucking eating in town. Half of the place are like the bougie ass fucking retard restaurants. Went there last summer. You know what I'm talking about. And ordered a buffalo chicken wrap. It literally was buffalo chicken that was diced up. Are you here? I still can hear myself. I can see myself talking. It's you. It's your internet connection. Are you back? Nope. Nope. Move. Move, you ginger. Where the fuck are you? Come on. Come on. Come on. He's dead. He's dead, boys. He's dead. Where you at? Oh, this motherfucker better not go soul searching again in the middle of a fucking episode. I promise you. This is not going to be pretty. This motherfucker better not go soul searching right the fuck now. We're going to have lots of problems. We're going to have lots of problems if this motherfucker goes soul searching. Is he loading now? Is he loading? Come on. You back? Nope. Oh, there he is.
I can hear you.
Oh, look.
You're not here. Twitch the whole time, but StreamYard completely died for me.
Yeah, you didn't go soul searching. I was so proud of you. So as I was saying,
I can't
so
see Twitch. There we go.
They literally cut up chicken breast that was like pretty well cooked. I wasn't dogging how well they cooked the chicken breast, but it was just chicken, buffalo sauce, and one piece of spinach. I ordered a buffalo chicken wrap with chips. I expected them to be like a bougie ass place that just gave a whole bunch of like French fries and shit. Drap, thanks for the sub, brother.
What a legend, Prime sub.
One more sub, boys, and I'll take 2 gummies. An hour and 30 minutes in. And then whatchamacallit? I was like, oh yeah, the chips are probably just gonna be French fries because that makes sense. Bougie ass place is gonna be a smart ass and be
They're gonna call it chips.
English and call it chips. No, they legitimately gave me some Ruffles. You will never guess how much that meal cost. You will never guess how much that meal cost.
South of $20
for 2 buffalo chicken wraps and some wine drink that wasn't for me. It was 100% $56.
That's fucked. That's so fucked.
And I was not happy. Yeah, I was not. There wasn't even cheese. Like, who the fuck eats a buffalo chicken wrap without even cheese? Like,
I don't know how you can even consider it. I put cheese on nearly everything.
Yeah, cheese 100% goes on everything.
Feta cheese, goat cheese.
Vermont cheese.
I love goat cheese. No, none of that.
I'm so happy I don't have that problem. I've been cut since day one.
Have you ever actually looked at like circumcision rates around the world? People, like, especially in your country, you guys think it's such a normal thing globally. It really fucking isn't. Like, it's like the US up there at like almost 80% of men, and then the only other countries that are anywhere near that high are all Muslim countries, and they're all at like 97+%. Canada, 30%. Most European countries, same shit, like under 40. It's so funny when you hear Americans talk about it, like they all think it's everyone's circumcised. It's like, yeah, not really, just you guys and fucking Muslims.
Whatchamacallit? Well, we can go 2 ways into this. We could talk about the time that that weird kid in fucking middle school got cut in the middle of the fucking school year. Or we could talk about, like, have you actually thought about if you had a son, if you would get him cut? Which way do you want to go?
Fucking definitely number 1.
Okay.
Definitely number 1.
So this kid, his name was Scary Gary. And obviously that's not politically correct now because of what I'm going to say next. This kid was gay. And that wasn't why he was scary. He thought it was funny to hit on every single person that he found somewhat attractive at all ever.
That gets old, regardless of orientation.
And it just was not comfortable ever. Because he was like the gothic kid that stuck out, and like, you wouldn't be surprised if he told you not to come to school tomorrow. Except he was like 5'5" and like 110 pounds and wore skinny jeans and only wore Vans. So Scary, the motherfucker cut out again. The motherfucker's going soul searching. Goddamn, I can't even continue the fucking story. What the fuck is this? This motherfucker doesn't have this problem on anything else. Not on anything else. And I can't even add this fucking thing until you fix your fucking mic and cam setup. There we go.
This is all StreamYard. I can hear you on Twitch fine the entire time. And that's a page I've never seen on StreamYard before. It said something about servers on their end.
Yeah, you're definitely having a problem.
That's fucking brutal.
We
shouldn't have started off talking about fucking the internet.
Do we want to float into Discord and just do a Discord call with your cam up, and then you can't see my face?
I can't see it fucking being any better, honestly. We can stay at this unless.
Okay, I didn't know what you're having problems with. That's what I was trying to figure out. So as I was saying,
I don't seem to have dropped from anything else. Fuck.
This kid was scary as fuck. He was a weirdo, and it wasn't because of his orientation. It just, that is part of the story. So he randomly started going off in Spanish class. Oh, fuck. I'm so anxious. And the teacher's like, oh, Gary, why are you so scared? Why are you so scared? Well, senora, I'm getting the snip tomorrow. Like, why the fuck would you say that, number one, in class? But, whatever. And then she's like, oh, what are you getting cut? Are you getting hairs cut? Like at least one, more than one hair, right? He said, no, it's a little bit more important than hair.
Oh my God.
And she said, no, we're not talking about this. We're not talking about this.
Good.
We're not talking.
Jesus.
He said, but I'm so
Christ.
anxious, Senora. I'm so anxious, Senora.
Oh my gosh. That's the time to bring it up, though, honestly. Yeah, for sure.
She threw him out of class.
Good. I would.
Told him, get the fuck out. So,
Yeah.
funny shit. Next day, this motherfucker comes in sweatpants. I was like, oh, motherfucker couldn't even wear skinny jeans. What the fuck is going on now? What the fuck just changed?
That's fucked.
So,
also, why get a circumcision that late in life unless it's like a medical thing? Shit.
Hold on.
Fucking.
So,
God damn it.
So my classes were every other day. So one day I would have Spanish class, next day I wouldn't. So we get back to the next day. I think it was a Friday that this day was, or it was the next Monday. And Scary Gary comes into class. Senora, I'm in so much pain. If I say I have to go to the nurse, there's a nurse note saying that I'm allowed to go to the nurse anytime I want because I have to apply this ointment. And that's why I'm wearing sweatpants. She's like, oh no, Gary, we're not talking about this. I told you this so many times. He said, but Senora, it's uncomfortable to sit. You know, having
Stay
to fuck
home.
people in the ass and getting shit in there. I was afraid of getting infections. Now I can only take it for the next couple months. I'm so sad. Gary, get out of class. Get out of class. It's so bad. This dude
Oh my fucking God.
had to wear fucking sweatpants for 8.5 months. Like, this happened in like March. He was still only wearing sweatpants in 9th grade in like October.
Shit takes forever to fucking heal when you get it done pretty much not at birth.
Yep.
That's rough.
And I was like 95% being like 100% my kid's getting circumcised the second that it happens, because I don't want him to have to deal with that shit as he gets older. That fucking sucks. I guarantee it fucking sucks. Haven't even had myself cut open. I guarantee you it's bad.
Yeah, that's
Saw that.
fun time.
I was like,
Anyway,
nope. It's not fucking happening. 100%. He's getting cut the day he comes out. Never had a question after that. If I ever have another son, which I probably won't, regardless of me being named Hotload, 100% getting cut the day they are born, because it needs to happen then, because it is fucking disgusting if it doesn't.
That's better than fucking 16 years down the road.
Exactly. You don't want to be Scary Gary only wearing sweatpants for a full entire year of life. You want that to be a choice. You want to be able to wear sweatpants whenever you want.
Not a necessity. Jesus.
You don't want it to be a necessity. I want to be able to wear pajama pants so that way I can look like a shitty piece of society. Not because I just got circumcised.
I almost wish I didn't get you to say that one, but I had to know. I was too curious.
You had to know.
You set it up.
So, about like 3 weeks before he got circumcised, me and this kid named Steven, he ran up to us in the middle of gym class, and he never changed for gym class. We thought that he was like one of those kids that was like afraid to show himself at all because he was going to transition, probably because it was like the start of that being questionable and a little bit common. Obviously can't finish that sentence, but you know where I'm going. And no, he runs up to us with his fucking skinny jeans on and his fucking Vans, and we're playing basketball. He's like, Zach, Steven, when do you guys want to go out later? No, Gary. No, we fucking don't. Steven ended up having to get a fucking order of protection against this kid because
Jesus
he
Christ.
would not leave him alone.
Oh, fuck, man. That's a little much.
Yes, it was bad. It was fucking bad.
I think back, I don't know anyone who's ever had to do that, especially not like in fucking high school. That's creepy.
Oh, I use that as a reason to, so I told the gang relations topic. You know what I'm talking about, right? Me getting suspended for a month from school for gang relations and
Fucking
shit like that.
8th grade?
Yes. So
Ridiculous.
I played this off so fucking well. I then used that to get myself put in AP classes for the rest of the year and forgiven all of my homework that I missed for that entire month because I refused to do any work while I was suspended. I then ran around and told every single teacher I had that I had to switch classes from any classes that I had with the other two guys that I got suspended for gang relations with, because I had an order of protection against them because they were obviously involving me in some very, very shady things, and I couldn't have my name associated with them.
So you just blew it out of proportion and took it and shoved it, basically.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes.
You never told that part.
Well, that's the interesting part. That's the interesting part.
And
that's two different stories altogether. You got to be able to know the shitty teachers and everything else. So that's the funnier part, is not only did I turn a very, very extreme negative of getting into a fight on my birthday into being suspended for a full entire month, but then I also had every single one of my classes changed and a full month's worth of homework forgiven because I didn't feel like doing anything. And then a month later, I lost my virginity. So it was a lot of fun all at once.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Took a fucking church girl's virginity in 8th grade, right after being suspended from middle school for gang relations. I was a bad boy.
You must have felt like a thug.
I was half a fucking thug.
Well, then you might be half a fucking thug then. I don't fucking know. So what are you saying?
Exactly.
Do we need to reevaluate? FBI, open up! I like that one. That's a Cloudy quote. Those are both direct.
Yeah, exactly. Shit's fucking insane, though.
People don't get
insane.
They'll never hear all the Cloudy quotes. We've got good ones.
No, we have amazing ones.
Because some of them are not safe for Twitch.
Yeah, definitely not safe for Twitch. So, when we were doing PKA this week, I saw this fucking thing that I posted in the RMTS chat, so that way you could bring it up, because I can't bring it up because of fucking everything else. Oh wait, I got it. I can do it. So, Pepsi and Coke.
Oh yeah.
Now has been linked to higher testosterone and fertility when consumed in large quantities, but not just Pepsi and Coke. Any drink that gives you large quantities of caffeine.
Of caffeine?
Yes, large quantities of caffeine
increase
everything. So this thing says, the researchers who relied on animal testing to conduct the study found the opposite was true when it came to testosterone, the male hormone that produced mainly in the testes and testicle size. To test their hypothesis, the researchers studied groups of male mice. The first drank group only water, while the remaining groups drank varying levels of Coca-Cola and Pepsi respectively. See the man difference? I got 3 kids, he has none. Over the 15-day period, the scientists performed tests on the mice to analyze the effects of caffeinated beverages on consumption, which included blood tests, weight, and diameter measurements of the testes. The study found that testes of the mice that drank only Pepsi and Coca-Cola were significantly increased on day 15. The outcome demonstrated high doses of Pepsi and Coca-Cola could promote growth and development. It goes on to say that it increases a whole bunch of testosterone secretion and EGF concentrations as well, which I guess aids in fertility, which is fucking hilarious.
I'm sure those minor increases in hormones are certainly not outweighed by the harm that comes with drinking shitloads of corn syrup, processed sugars, and fucking dyes. You'll be fine. Yeah, just replace all your water with Pepsi.
But
you'll be a Chad in no time.
I'm 100% not 600 pounds.
Nope.
Exactly.
You're like 10% of that.
60.
Yeah.
Although researchers said more research needs to be conducted on the link in between soda and fertility, the study acknowledges that carbonated beverage consumption may lead to obesity, cardiovascular disease, and type 2 diabetes.
That's big pharma trying to get you on
water. Only carbonated beverages. They don't say soda. They just say carbonated beverages. So if it has no carbonation, you're good.
Sparkling water's going to fuck me up. Oh my god. Big soda's lying to you. Nah, Cloudy, I would never do that.
The recent study comes after a previous study found that massive consumption of caffeine and coffee increased testosterone production. So this is not just one study. This is more than that, which is interesting because it's not just a one-to-one thing of, oh, we found this sort of link. No, this is the second or third study that they've done now that actually links one to the other.
I remember reading shit about it last year too, with any drinks that have caffeine in it. I drink a lot of coffee, but like, and tea. I don't drink a lot of fucking soft drinks at all, though. I just can't do it. Most of them are just.
What I do wonder, and this is more like food
Nasty.
for thought kind of shit. I wonder if the caffeine by itself is the reason why you increase in testosterone growth and everything else.
Fuck knows.
Because obviously it increases your dopamine receptors and everything else, which is why people take caffeine. Like, it's just kind of obvious, which is why people with ADHD, it affects them lower rates than people that don't have ADHD and dopamine receptor problems. So I wonder if that is the reason why it's linked, is increasing your mood and increasing your virality to do things. Does that increase the availability of your body to accept and I can't fucking think. My ADHD's gone.
You need more caffeine, man. Surgery in the prime. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. That was an empty one, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Fuck.
It was about a third full.
God damn it.
So when your body actually absorbs the caffeine, I wonder if that makes it so you can actually go through and create more testosterone within your body.
It must have something to do with increased blood flow, heart rate, right? I would think, too.
And I would assume
knows.
that
Fuck
those
only
things are linked in some form or fashion for that to be available. And
it's so
create
crazy to
situation.
think that we're still making massive discoveries on the most widely used drug on the fucking planet. Like,
yeah,
that's pretty insane to me still.
Like, I remember growing up, everybody said, caffeine caused stunted growth. No, it's just because you're a short
that was
fuck.
Absolute bullshit. Yeah. That was proven to be bullshit a long time ago. They just didn't want young children to be drinking coffee and bouncing off the fucking walls.
Yeah, that's just laziness. Just fucking laziness. If your kid has ADHD and you hand them a fucking energy drink, guess what? They're going to settle the fuck down.
Yeah.
They're going to actually have their thoughts come together. So, speaking of come together, so that hand fucking motion like this, the baby was sitting there coloring this weekend. And she was sitting there like this for a good 3 hours out of the full entire weekend doing the whole Andrew Tate connecting thing. And I was laughing every time I turned around and saw her sitting like this. And it was fucking
G.
adorable.
Should be top G someday.
I got a little G. It's all good.
God damn it.
Shit was fucking hilarious. I bought her fucking controllers for the Switch. So they have like $20 scuff controllers with buttons on the back and everything else. They're just wired without like batteries, so they're fucking cheaper. Like $20 fucking dollars. Like, you know what? I'm gonna buy her one. So I let her choose, and she chose the Pikachu one. She got so fucking excited when it came in. Just so fucking excited. It was the most adorable fucking thing in the world. She's just sitting there playing with the fucking controller, getting all excited.
Will she actually even like give a fuck and try to play any video games? Or okay.
Yeah, I've let her learn how to play Pokken, which is a Pokemon Tekken mashup thing.
I have not seen that.
Shit is fucking sick. It's like a 3D Pokemon game where it's like a fighting game, so you actually fight the Pokemon against each other. That's
pretty fucking sick. I like that.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking blast. It's a fun fucking game. We'll play it on the emulator if you want, and we'll have some fun. Maybe create some content.
P-O-K-K-E-N, I'm guessing.
It's P-O-K-K-E-N, I think. It might be 1K. But we might be able to get that on the emulator. And if we can get that on the emulator, we can run a virtual server and play it with each other. That shit would be a blast. But whatchamacallit?
This is a legit thing. I just thought this was some fan-made bullshit. Wait.
No, it's a legit
thing.
That's
actually made by
Bandai. It's a fucking Namco. It's a blast. Yeah, it's a fucking blast.
I never heard of this. 2015. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, this shit's fun. And
that's cool as hell.
She'll do a special move with the wrestling Pikachu, and she'll fucking throw her arms out like she's gonna jump off the top rope. It's fucking hilarious. Like, not only am I teaching her her animals, I'm teaching her
That's what you were doing at 3 years old, bro.
Yes, it was. It was. I did Mortal Kombat movies on my fucking sperm donor of a father. It was fucking hilarious. Now my kid's doing the same fucking thing.
God fucking
it's fucking great. So I've been teaching her not only her animals, but I've been teaching her the Pokemon and the Pokemon sounds and what animals they show. So, you know Ambipom, the evolution of Apom? She'll go... It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. This little baby's just being a smart ass. She knows at least a good 80 fucking Pokemon, which is fucking impressive.
That's actually insane. Holy shit.
For a fucking 2-year-old. Like, it's just hilarious that she's that good already. Like, on top of all of her animals having full on conversation. Like, she's fucking smart. It's scary.
That's awesome. Man, yeah. She's gonna have her Pokedex full by the time she's like 5.
Yeah, exactly. We got to finish this.
She's going to beat the game. They're going to have to make more Pokemon.
Exactly.
How much? Okay, with all the generations, they're up to almost 1,000 now, right?
They're over 1,000.
800 some.
They're over 1,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, the new game with the DLC the DLC just got announced on Monday. And
oh, really?
Did
they not announce it with the last Nintendo Direct? Did they not?
No, they do Pokemon Direct.
So
they alternate.
Okay.
Yeah, they alternate whether they're going to release it in a Nintendo Direct or a Pokemon Direct.
You must be pretty pumped for the newer Zelda title coming out, I'm guessing.
It's weird because my favorite Zelda title will always be Ocarina of Time. Obviously.
It's a great game.
I've put like thousands of hours into that game, and it's just ADHD. That is one of my top 3 favorite games of all time. It's not like I don't have a Zelda tattoo on the back of my wrist or anything. You know, it is what it is. Dated a girl who had a kid named Zelda. You know, all of the things. But I don't like Skyward Sword. I played through like the first third of it, and that's kind of what this game is like a follow-up or remake to, which is like, do I want to?
Have they said anything about it since Nintendo Direct?
No, its releases soon. I think its releases May.
May, right? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I still find it crazy that they would just fucking... Well, their way of releasing shit's always just been backwards. They know people will buy it regardless.
Tears of the Kingdom is actually it was supposed to come out last year. It was supposed to come out last May.
That was delayed? Really?
Yes. Its release is 6 days after my kid's birthday. It's May 12th.
Shit.
Yeah. And that was the first game that Nintendo actually increased the price of. That is actually a full price AAA title now. It is no longer $60.
$60 USD?
Yes.
Yeah, damn.
Now it's $70. This is the first Nintendo release game that is $70.
That'll be the most expensive Nintendo game.
Yep. It
is, I guess. Wow. I never realized they weren't charging the same as like AAA console and PC games. That's pretty good.
Well, supposedly in the leaks for the new DLC and stuff for Scarlet and Violet, it showed that there's supposed to be a upgraded Switch that is coming out this year. Oh? And before the second DLC for Pokemon, which comes out fall.
Damn. Okay.
So they're releasing a 4K Switch. Because
really, you think they will actually have you mean 4K native output when it's
4K output.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say 4K screen makes no sense.
Because the OLED is high quality. They're going to upgrade that into a pro version of the OLED. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be 4K output.
I hope it's bigger because like the one thing that
the OLED's huge. The OLED's as big as my iPad.
Are they that big?
Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than my iPad. Yeah. It's like a Switch and a half or so. It's about the size of Token's Steam Deck.
No, they're not. They're like bezel is small, but it's almost the same size as a regular Switch. You're crazy.
I thought the screen size was that much bigger.
No, sir.
Oh,
it's pretty much like the screen stretched out to take up like most of the bezel space of the regular one. It's a hair wider, but the height is the same. They take the same Joy-Con.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at them. So honestly, it was.
That's what I never liked about the Switch is the form factor. It's just too fucking small. Like Steam Deck is bang on.
Like,
if
honestly,
it's a bigger Switch that they end up releasing, though, that'd be cool. I like that. I still wouldn't fucking buy one because fuck Nintendo, but like, that's still cool.
all they need to do is release a premium fucking application on PC, iOS, and Android.
They're supposed to be getting into the streaming game.
Sell it for $200, the application. Make it so that way you can add it to 3 devices. Listen,
one will
listen to
that.
No, listen to this idea. Listen to this idea. We all have gaming PCs now, right? How many of us are going to buy Switches? Nobody's going to go out and buy the next Switch.
Diehard Nintendo fans, that's it. People with kids.
No, I'm saying like the one after this 4K one, if they release a 4K one. They're not going to buy the Switch 2. They're just not.
No.
Most people are going to pirate the shit. They're just going to. If they released an application that was like $200 per device or per $200 for 3-4 devices, whatever they want to do, which then is 4 users, which is kind of understandable for a household. And you release it like that as a standalone application, which is the device. And they essentially send you the controller like the Steam thing that you bought. The
Stadia. Like
the Stadia. The Stadia. Yep. Yeah. Give everybody a Stadia controller that buys that application.
Okay, if there was some hardware attached to it, I could see having a fee like that. But if you're talking a game streaming service or even another like competitor to Steam, even you can't charge for it because no one will fucking buy it, man. You gotta,
No, but they would.
I couldn't see them doing that though.
With
man.
that application,
PC release like that so hard. They don't know what to do when it comes to PC games and how to.
Oh, and they would fuck up the DRM. I would guarantee that. That's why I'm saying if they did it as an application, the DRM would work. But if they did not do it as an application, they would fuck the DRM.
It would last. I'd give it a month.
They got Call of Duty.
Cracking the shit out of it.
They got Call of Duty.
I know
I'm so excited to shit on people again in fucking Nintendo COD.
Can you use any controller with it?
Dude, COD's crossplay.
Any wired controller?
COD's crossplay. Why am I worried about going back to Nintendo? I'm just going to go shit on little kids. It's okay.
That's just rude. That already happens. I already get that enough in lobbies playing fucking DMZ with random fucking console gamers. Man.
I love this fucking update, man. I really do.
It's good. I went into Ashika solo a few times today. It was good.
I tried to before the show. And I said, hey, Bill, you want to join me? And I got... And I was like, oh.
I was gone.
Bruh. I guess I'm going to have to go by myself. Yeah.
Did you die?
Yep. And then I switched over to ranked real quick. And then I was like, you know what? We're going to start the show. Nope. Well, I figured if we were going to do the show, I might as well play a game before the show. And then
get it out.
Then if I'm going to play afterwards, then I can play afterwards and still have my insured.
We'll start fresh.
Well, I was starting fresh anyway. I died last night.
I didn't mean to derail your gameplay.
Oh, you're fine. I don't give a fuck.
Like that train that got derailed. Well, actually, it wasn't just a derailment. Did you hear about that in Greece today?
No, I didn't hear about the one in Greece. I only heard about the one in Ohio.
2 trains collided. A freight train and a passenger train collided due to human error in Greece. Almost 50 people dead so far. Deadliest train disaster in Europe in a long ass time. Like, apparently,
you fucked up my entire joke. I was gonna say if one train leaves from Gallipoli and one leaves from Athens, and they're going 150 miles each, where do they connect? And you just fucked my entire joke. You are an absolute jackass.
Derailed.
Yeah, you derailed it completely.
I wasn't picking up what you were putting down.
I was waiting to jump in.
A lot of gnarly pictures.
Yeah, all of those mausoleums are all going to be destroyed.
No, it's just a random stretch of train track in the middle of nowhere.
Nah, in Greece, everything is Athens. Everything is Sparta.
It's just statues, marble everywhere.
You know for damn sure, half of that train fell down a fucking hole that goes to nowhere.
Nah. It's just like alongside a highway and...
No, that's how they're going to clean it up.
All zigzaggy.
Yeah, that's how they're going to clean it up. They're going to have
leave it there.
They're going to have a Spartan go over there and say, "This is my train derailment." Kick.
Kick it out of the way.
Oh. Normally I don't shame people on the show. Mr. Wings of Redemption said, "Oh shit, I'm so sorry because I donated to him earlier and asked if he wanted to come on, and he just apologized."
I'm bite my tongue on that one.
I didn't expect the apology, which is why I brought it up. And normally I don't shame anyone, but that was funny. That was funny. But yeah, that shit was fucking.
He'll be on next week.
I'm kind of retarded.
You take my word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you won't. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Shame, shame, shame. Yeah, Cloudy. Lies. Lies.
When did Egrin become a host? Egrin will never be a host because he doesn't even have a good favorite soup.
What was his favorite soup?
Cabbage soup.
Was it cabbage?
Yeah, that's what borscht is. That motherfucker is legitimately a fucking Russian peasant.
No, that's not cabbage soup.
Borscht is cabbage soup.
It's made from beets, Zach.
I was fucking close,
beets, bro.
That's
not close at all.
Is it a useless fucking food? Yes. So
no,
therefore,
fuck no.
Actually, yes, it has cabbage in it. You fuckhead. Yes, I was right.
The main ingredient is beets, dude. It's
beets, beef, onion, carrots, potatoes, cabbage.
You don't need cabbage. You don't need meat in borscht. Like, borscht is literally beets. That's fucking the main part.
But
Trust.
It is cabbage soup.
With
he's just afraid that his wife was gonna piss in it. So
that wasn't pea. That was just yellow.
Yep. He just cooked it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He used carrots instead of beets.
It's burnt.
Yep.
All the way up to the burns.
Yep. Exactly. All the way up to the sideburns. Ugh, fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. So, I want you to give me your top 2 that you think are going to be the highest in this category for this question. What do Americans feel are professions that are generally immoral?
Prostitution, being a lawyer, and immoral?
Yes. So people that lie, people that have very, very immoral values, like bad people.
Prostitutes, lawyers, and politicians.
Politicians, number 1. Number 2, surprise me. Guess what it is?
Teachers?
Pornography actors.
Huh.
Number 3, lobbyists. Number 4, CEOs. This one, I don't understand how this isn't number 1. And I don't understand how this wasn't your first guess. Spies.
Okay, that's...
How's that number 5? And then
I know.
It rounds out with lawyers, advertisers, religious leaders, bankers, real estate agents.
Fuck, I didn't think about religions. Yeah.
Teachers, doctors, scientists, computer scientists, and then therapists.
That should be higher on the list because a lot of them just...
I'm thoroughly confused on... This was taken in 2022. How is scientists, doctors, therapists not higher up?
True. Doctors should be higher on that list considering when this survey was taken.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really fucking confused.
Did you see the director of the FBI coming out and saying that the lab leak theory is the most probable cause of COVID, like publicly on the record?
Well, there's been like numerous fucking large YouTubers that have finally said, hey, the reason why that theory makes sense is because nothing else fucking made sense.
Yeah. Whereas you still have China and the WHO a billion times over going over it many, many, many times, being like, nah, couldn't have happened.
When China came out first and said, you know what, American soldiers were the reason it started.
That was good shit.
And the second Trump said, no, there's no way that I'm going to allow American soldiers to be credited with the start of the China virus ever.
You know, a lot of people don't realize that the Spanish flu originated in the U.S. and military bases.
Yep.
And they took it overseas and spread through fucking Europe like a wildfire during the First World War. It became known as the Spanish flu because Spain was the first country to actually report on it, honestly, and the amount of people that were fucking dying from it. So everyone just thought it came from Spain because of the name. It's fucking silly shit, man.
This shit's...
But yeah, big step for the FBI to be straight up saying that they believe that's the most probable cause now.
Well, it's huge because now a lot of what Trump was shit on for is now being shown that it's the truth. Mm-hmm. How do you vindicate somebody who is seen as the devil in half of the country's eyes? And why are we not allowed to say, hey, guys, these people weren't crazy?
I wouldn't go that far. He's still a little batshit in my eyes.
No, but when you perpetrate somebody who is so beloved by one side and hated by the other, when the people that are saying, hey, he was actually right, come out and they hate him already, and they're like, oh, no, this guy's better. But the guy who's hated by everybody says, hey, guys, I told you this, and you didn't listen. How is that the fucking
if it ends up
dichotomy
getting
of what
proven,
the hell's going on?
he won't be humble about it. I know.
No. No, he fucking won't.
Oh, it's going to be good. Still fucking wild for them to see that, though. It just seems like there's so much anti-China, period, shit that's been come out from all branches of government, US, Canada, even some places in Europe, but especially in North America, just in the past few months. Like, even since before the balloon incident, but that certainly blew it up a lot. Like, the tables have turned. A lot of people realize that some of the shit that the Chinese government does is actually really fucked, and they're kind of fed up with it. Like, even the mass data collection that happens through an app like TikTok. Yep. Your government recently banned all of its workers from fucking having it. I think that was just federal, right? So, like, there's some instances where state government workers can still have TikTok installed on a device, apparently. But fucking Canada's following suit now. All our federal government workers, any of their devices, not allowed to have TikTok installed on it. A lot of businesses are starting to move that way now. This is only like the last couple of days. Canada's come out and said this. I mean, we're really just following you guys, but it's good. I'm all for it. Fuck that app. Destroying people's attention spans, and it's shitty.
Oh, absolutely. But goddamn,
they data mine more than any other social media fucking platform ever has for no reason.
Well,
and it all could be seen by the fucking Chinese.
The shitty thing is not only does fucking TikTok do that, you also have Facebook doing it as well.
Oh yeah, but they don't data mine to the extent that TikTok has. They never have.
No, absolutely not. But wild. I'm just saying, like, Facebook as a whole, you also have them going through and reading every single website you go on just so they could serve you correct ads.
Oh, well, that happens across the entire internet. Yeah, it's more than that with TikTok. Like, legitimate personal information, payment information, fucking date of birth, name, fucking address. Like, there's no reason for that app to have all that shit, but it does.
Have you ever looked at location services on Facebook?
Of course.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yep.
And it auto opts in. It auto opts in
more than anyone. Yep.
And it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's
auto really opts in for
location on some platforms too. Impossible on some of them.
Oh, whatchamacallit? So on one of them, if you click into ads, I believe in Facebook on settings, and you click through, you can find out what they flag you as. And that was one of the most interesting things to do, probably 2020. Ah. So they flagged me as a far-right extremist.
Hell yeah. I'm definitely going to get that one.
Yep. I thought it was hilarious. It was right after I posted the whole Mark Zuckerberg is a silencer post on Real Men Talk Shit's Facebook. And then I was promptly banned for 24 days until my birthday. Nope, they did not. They silenced me really fucking quick.
Lizard's just flicking his tongue at you.
Speaking of lizards that stick their tongue out.
Bruh.
So me and Nick sat there and watched all of the Harry Potter movies back to back to back to back to back over like one every day essentially, other than Thursday when I worked last week. And he went from absolutely not liking them at all to thoroughly being like, Dad, I can completely understand why you love these movies. I was like, yes, exactly. I'm
Great.
I'm thankful for you actually sitting down and enjoying it. It's like
Is he much of a book kid? Get him onto the books too, because the books are so much better than the movies.
They're just different stories. There's just
so
different
much
things.
That the fucking movies have to admit, because the fucking, you look at the Order of the Phoenix. The Order of the Phoenix is like fucking almost 800 pages. I'm pretty sure it's huge.
Yep.
But
did you hear what was announced?
Just
probably like a week or so ago.
In Harry Potter world.
Yeah. They're actually releasing a movie with the original trio of the Cursed Child and aging them up.
Sick. Fuck. Well, they should be almost that age anyway, right? I don't know what the fuck age they're supposed to be in the.
They're about 3 to 4 years older than me. Okay. And they're supposed to be 40 because it happens right before the 18 years later, or right after the 18 years later.
Like right after the epilogue of the last book?
Oh, yeah, okay. Right around the epilogue of the last book, last movie.
Close enough. They wouldn't need much fucking aging. They look that much older. All three of them look way older now than fucking 10 years ago even.
Well, the interesting part is how are they going to get everybody to understand that Voldemort and Bellatrix had a kid?
Is that part of the Cursed Child?
Yes, that's who Delphi is.
Yeah,
yes,
I know sweet fuck all about it. So.
I don't know a lot about it up until I watched a couple videos falling asleep. Ah. But I guess the story is that one of Harry's kids and Delphi go through and make them not destroy all of the Time Turners in the Battle of the Ministry of Magic. And I'm probably fucking this all up, so have fun and go Google for yourself, you fucks.
Fuck, I'm gonna dive back into the shit. Man, I haven't watched any of the movies since... I saw Deathly Hallows Part 2 in theaters. I don't think I've watched a single one of them since then. Yeah.
I rewatched all of those movies, and I was like, Nick, this is my favorite when we got into Half-Blood Prince. Oh, fuck,
Token
dude.
with the Prime sub. That's twice today.
Nope, that's twice.
Love it.
You guys got 20 minutes, and I'm going to pop a gummy. If you guys want another one, pop in 2 more subs, and I will take 2. Gotta whore myself out.
Don't do it. I want to hear him talk for the next 3 hours. I don't want him to be all clammed up and fried.
What should we call it? So
skull.
We start fucking watching the Half-Blood Prince and stuff like that after Sirius dies in 5. And we're just sitting there and he's like...
Spoiler alert, what the fuck?
From movies fucking 15 years ago. Yeah, years. Whatever. And it ends and he's like, I am the Half-Blood Prince. And Nick's like, oh my fucking God, I understand why you like this movie. I understand. I get it. It's like, yeah. Like they killed Dumbledore. And right as he walks up to him, he says it. He's like, you use my own fucking spells against me, Potter. I am the Half-Blood Prince. Fucking walks away. It's like, yes. Yeah, you're under Crucio as I fucking tell you that I'm the dude who fucked your mom before your dad did. Fuck yeah, bitch. Fuck yeah.
God damn. R.I.P. Alan Rickman. What a fucking legend.
That he made that character better than who it actually was, like, honestly.
Like, if you compare Snape from the books to Snape from the movies, like, I don't know who the fuck else they could have got to play him, honestly. He just fit the part so good. Made him just weird and creepy.
I'm very interested if they bring Johnny Depp back for movie 4 of Fantastic Beasts. I wonder.
Is there 3 of those out now?
Yes.
I thought there was only 2.
Yes.
I didn't see the second.
Okay. The end of the first one has Johnny Depp. The entire second one has Johnny Depp. And then the third one has Mads Mikkelsen, which looks like Lispy Hitler.
Lispy Hitler. I like Mads Mikkelsen. He's a great actor.
Yes, but he has a lisp and he looks like Lispy Hitler in the movie.
A lot of Scandinavian people, like speaking English, their accents are just all over the place, man. Like all over the place.
We'll watch some clips after this and I will show you. He does not sound and look correct. It does not work.
In his native language, he sounds fine. It's the English. Like he all over the place, man. I swear to fuck.
Like, to me, without knowing who he was or anything else, I was like, this dude is 100% German. This dude is 100% like shelter. Just like what he looks like and what he sounds like in the movie. I'm like, oh, German. Swedish. He just fits the bill. Well, I'm Swedish too, but I don't sound like that. I don't have a lisp.
Not born and raised in Sweden. That's a different. That's sake.
No, I just look like Thor. It's okay.
Different. Oh, here's one you'll like. So I saw this earlier today, and I was like, I'm gonna hang on to this one next podcast because too fucked up not to mention.
Oh, you're gonna put it in Discord?
I don't know how it came to be. Yeah, I'll link you this.
Is that what you're doing?
Just so you can have a look.
If you're gonna read it, you're fine.
Yeah, I'll read some of the shit out. I just want you to be able to see some of the pictures and how fucked up this is, though.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it up on my phone then.
This guy in Peru, authorities somehow got wind of him. He was doing some weird stuff. He was walking around with a big food delivery bag, like what you would go deliver
this
6
topic,
pizzas in.
But ADHD just drew my attention, and I got mentioned in something really, really fucking weird and cool at the same time. I just have Mia Malkova in my mentions on Twitter.
What the fuck? Why?
That is the weirdest thing to have happen in the middle of a podcast. I'm sorry, but the fact I have Mia Malkova in my mentions, that was kind of weird. Okay, continue on about the dead guy with having a Postmates bag, please.
So this guy was found to have a corpse that's dated between 600 and 800 years old in a fucking food delivery bag. They don't know if he worked for the place or whatnot. No idea. But he was toting around this old dead body. And like people were thinking like, okay, maybe he excavated it from some archaeological site and was like, just trying to keep it hidden, whatever. No, apparently he had it on display at his house in his bedroom. This is a direct quote from the guy. Well, translated, of course. It sleeps in my bedroom with me. There's my bed, the TV set, and next to it, there's Juanita. I take care of it. It's like, if you'll pardon the expression, as if it were my spiritual girlfriend. And it turned out to be a man. It was not a female corpse. So fucking weird, man.
And it's a really, really high probability from reading on in the article that it came from Machu Picchu.
Yep. So he did a little bit of grave digging and thought he took home a GF, but nope, he didn't check.
Yeah, that's
so fucking weird.
That was a weird combination of stories. I'm not going to argue against either one of them happening. Or now, yeah, I need to get off Twitter. I'm getting really, really consumed by butts. The fact that those people are in my mentions is the weirdest fucking thing in the world.
Oh, A-Moves, you didn't know he's an Apple shill? Oh yeah, big time Apple shill.
Yeah, there's an Apple here, and an Apple there. And I'm contemplating turning that Apple into a Mac Mini to run all podcasts on and just be a smart ass.
Zach, listen, bro, I've tried. I've fucking tried. I've tried. You know how these people are. It gets ingrained in their skin. He has the Apple PS5. Yeah, exactly.
Before
Can't
my
play games on it.
Before my iPhone 6, I 100% had a shit ton of Androids too. It's not the fact that I'm just one-sided. I like the the product.
I'm just fucking with you. Yuck, you want your sub back. Can't support this cause any longer. Bro, sometimes I wonder.
I can't fight this feeling anymore.
Like an iPhone, yeah, I get. They're normie phones. Everyone's used to the OS, whatever.
I like the OS.
Yeah. A lot of people do because they've used it forever. But
yeah, it's all contained, and I can change in between every single one of my products, any single one of the applications. I can throw information in between all three of them, with them just being connected under one account.
Ecosystem.
That's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice being able to just flow through every single account all on the same thing. It's like Google Chrome.
Premium for the planned obsolescence. Ugh, I can't.
My phone is cheaper than upgrading to a 23 Ultra. My phone is cheaper than the 22 Ultra when I was comparing them.
It depends on what carrier you're getting them with, but to buy them outright, they're usually still a bit cheaper.
They were
like flagship Samsungs either. I'm not a huge fan of Samsung.
Well, I was choosing in between this when I was choosing this, because this is a plus, not plus. This is a Pro Max. So I have the Pro Max.
It's still bigger than I would want. Too big.
I called them the other night and I was like, you know what? Can you guys just listen to me and allow me to do this? I'm a content creator. I work from home. Can you make it so that way I can use a iPad or iPad mini so that way all of my ecosystem's in the same place? I just get rid of one of the applications and phones in my repertoire and just keep it all in one place. So they're like, no, we can't do that.
Nope.
That's a tablet. And you have a phone plan. You have to buy your phone outright and then sell it and then use that money to buy your iPad. I was like, no, you can suck a dick.
Oh, that's rough. Jesus. So I can't help but see that some folks redeemed a roast here. And the dude's not even in the chat as far as I'm aware. I don't know where the fuck he is or care, but like, points aren't useless. I would certainly love to roast Nolan. Prepaid also is life. Fuck being on a contract. Fuck
my phone is prepaid.
I'm with one of the greatest.
My phone is prepaid.
Canada. They're fucking amazing.
So
this carrier runs off Telus' lines, and they're dirt cheap because they have zero actual customer service people. Like, all the questions you could ever fucking ask get answered by people who are customers with them on their forums, and those people get discounts for answering questions. It's just an amazing system.
So I have Spectrum. I have Spectrum Internet, which makes it automatically available to be able to have Spectrum's prepaid service, which runs off of Verizon service. One more, and I'll take two.
There we fucking go.
Yeah.
Pop one now.
5 minutes, I will take one. Right as I start the roast, I will take one. Yeah, I got 4 minutes. Okay. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and I will take one. Yep. No, I have three, which means I will take two if I get one more.
Yeah, no, he's for sure taking one.
Yes, I'm taking one in 4 minutes.
Putting down. Want to kick in for the roast.
Okay. Oh, you really want me nice and loose.
Oh, my fuck.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think it's going to be kicked in by that time.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But, it is what it is.
Not quite.
Well, they're all sticking together.
If so, you'll just get a better roast afterwards.
Exactly. My mouth won't stop running when we rejoin in. So, whatchamacallit? My phone itself, flagship phone, $45 a month. I can turn this in every single year and get whatever the hell I want. That's nice. I
chose an iPhone. Uh-huh.
Like, and then the phone that I'm choosing in between this was I was gonna get the Fold, the Samsung Fold, because it was a bigger screen, which is why I wanted it. That was $72 a month.
Too many of them break. They're fucking flimsy.
$72 a month. But my actual phone plan itself, if I didn't pay for the phone, is fucking $15 a month.
That's pretty cheap, yeah. Company I'm with, I think you can get plans starting from like 10 or 15 Canadian up to fucking, I think like 80, but 80 is like, for them is like absolutely retarded amounts of data. 300 a year, AT&T. Are you actually billed annually?
Oh, yeah.
Because if so, that's pretty sick. I'm billed quarterly for mine, which is very convenient. I love it. Billed annually. That's nice. That's so much better than monthly.
So do you want to start the roast?
One and done.
You can start the roast.
We're going to have to get a fire started. It's going to have to be pretty fucking hot to roast him. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gotten into him lately.
Hey, listen.
Not lately. It's not a new thing. Nolan, we love you. You're a piece of the furniture, but, like, I don't know the last time I've had a conversation with you. You're just, like, around everyone having a conversation with yourself.
Yeah.
Hard to roast something already so burnt. Exactly.
This dude is like that pizza you don't want to eat that you left in for like 15 minutes too long. And we're going to go from that to ashes, which is kind of sad. That's kind of fucking mean.
He's an old squeaky piece of furniture. Yeah. A big, comfy love seat that no one has ever sat on.
But how in the fuck do you not have sex by the time you're like 20?
That's what I mean, that no one has ever sat on.
Yeah.
Oh, no, fuck.
Miss still had sex.
I don't fault him. I'm leaving that one alone.
It might have been his cousin.
Yeah, he
but...
did. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Oh, fuck Dogan. Yep. Nail on the head. Nail on the head. What I'm trying to not say. Thank you. Thank you. That is just a myth, not confirmed. Man is crazy. So does that really count? I should leave that alone. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Yep. That's enough.
But I don't understand how you never have the availability for that to happen. But then again, I've had the availability for that to happen since I was in 8th grade. So either I'm an Uber Chad or, you know, that's semi-normal.
Semi-normal. I just feel like he chose lifting over bitches.
Why didn't he just lift bitches onto his dick? Wouldn't that have been a better workout? You do so many
reps until you finish, and then you're done.
Well, after being a virgin, it would only be two reps. He might just peel the panties back and all of a sudden go, oh, I saw it.
He's not like some other large individual that cannot masturbate to completion due to being so large and lazy. From what I gather, he, as far as degenerate people that I know on the internet that can immediately identify a porn star, i.e. Dimebag, he is probably on his level, if not worse.
You know, Dimebag would shit himself if I just told him whose mentions I was in.
He would be crying.
He would die.
Dingle, I'm not talking about you, bro. I've watched you masturbate to completion, dude. It's cool.
Yeah, I can't say that on Twitch, Token. Yeah. That's very unkind.
That's not nice.
I can use it as a descriptor word, but I cannot use it as a
insult. You can't.
Yep, can't do that.
You are the chat A moves. Look at you go.
Oh, it's completely an insult.
That was between us and Louis C.K. Oh my fucking god, man.
But yeah, so
I don't think Louis did anything wrong from what I heard.
No, you know what?
Give her shit, Drapsky.
I will 100% say this. I still think we need to do a mentally retarded Olympics where we do another rap battle.
The last one was excruciating. Like, it was silly for like 10 seconds to me, and then just so cringe afterwards. So cringe. So cringe. I'm okay with never witnessing another one of those in my life.
No, I think we do it on the show.
I'm so much more against that than it happening, period. Yeah, no. Not here. No one needs to hear that. Absolutely fucking no one needs to hear that.
We'll clip it for them.
That could happen. Piss in your cabbage soup, yeah. Like, it had its moments. The roast had its moments, but...
I hope your wife leaves you.
The other party back down.
Never been in a relationship.
Didn't even try, because he was just laughing so hard.
It was so funny.
See, with the other parties
I think she's got an extra chromosome. Raggy retard.
I think it's gonna be funny. I think it's just gonna be sad, and I don't want to witness that. Tell Nolan's abortion joke from last night.
I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't know if I witnessed this.
The only thing
him out because all he does is talk to himself.
The only thing that I remember from last night is saying that chick looked like she was so downs with Down syndrome that she was depressed and everybody pissing themselves.
Women with abs. Okay. What the fuck was this? I was present for this. I don't even.
I was too. I just don't remember what he said.
Yeah. Kick her in the stomach. What? Okay.
Didn't he say that he would commit a double murder if he did that or something similar to that?
No, I think that's what it was. I don't fucking know. Man.
When you look so down with Down syndrome, you look depressed. That shit was fucking great.
Pan fried, fucking seared, broiled, roasted.
Roasted. There you go. There's your roast.
Is that enough of a roast? I don't want to keep going on.
Yeah.
I don't hate the guy.
I just want him to shut up.
Yeah. Sometimes.
That's about where it's at. I just want him to go away.
You look so depressed. Your tits look sad. Oh my god, man. If y'all are wondering what we get up to on a regular basis, I think we spent 2 hours watching someone scroll through Bumble,
and trying
just
to come
roasting all the women they
jokes
saw
and
with no
insults.
intention of trying to match with anyone. Just terrible people. Great people, I mean. Great people.
Yeah, I love saying the things that most people don't understand or expect to see. Oh,
I
this
gotta
chick's
explain the context behind
this
it,
chick's
hair.
in a bikini on a boat. Oh fuck, you will never have enough money for that chick. That chick is riding her daddy's
That's
dick
just a
right the
given.
fuck now.
Get up, come on, get down with the downies. Nah. I'd prefer to make jokes about syndrome of the down instead.
Mongolians.
Mongolians? Question mark? Man, we're all Mongolian. Every single one of us. We got the wee bit of Mongolian. Doesn't matter what kind of immigrant you are, from what country you live in. You're 0.002% Mongolian. Everyone is.
Yeah, I'm a mutt from all of Europe.
It's Congo. He got in everyone, man.
Yep.
Yeah, even you, Moose. You're Mongolian. We're all fucking Mongolian, bro. Get over it. Every single one of us.
Mongolian water goose. So what else is happening? Oh,
More
so-
fuck China stuff. Apparently, they've been meddling with our last 2 federal elections. That's starting to come out, and Liberals won by a very, very, very narrow margin in 2021. So, like, and whenever Justin Trudeau gets asked about it, he's like, "Oh, you're being Asian Haiti." And it's like,
I
not quite.
wonder.
You're asking questions, bro.
I wonder if everything really is turning towards the right as everybody says it is, like philosophically and ideology wise.
I know
As
this
it
country
seems
will
like
be.
it
There's no
is.
way it won't be.
Like you see
For a
everything
while.
in the red pill universe and the maniverse and all that stuff, and that's pushing
Manners. I've literally
that's
never heard
pushing very, very far right. But it's becoming like more and more of a thing, as you see with like Andrew Tate and Sneeko and everybody else that's growing off of that platform. Is that just a symptom of what's going on, or is that the actual movement that is actually going on in the world? Which it's really kind of hard to see what the fuck's actually going on. Like you see Trump win in 2016.
Far left woke SJW bullshit that's been going on for the last fucking 10
mean-
to 15 years in a lot of culture in the West.
Do you mean people actually want Jordan Peterson to actually have his license?
Yeah, maybe. I don't want him to lead this country like he said he fucking could, or fucking meatball, but he there's a reason he's not a politician. Him going on and saying that he thought many points in his career that he would go into politics, I'm so glad he didn't. Like, the guy's got valid points, but he's fucking so annoying to listen to. I couldn't stand. I'd rather listen to Trudeau cry about fucking everything in the world over Jordan Peterson.
So I scrolled through Reddit for my saved posts, and I have this one, and I have no idea why or what the fuck I was looking for at this point, but I have this saved. Why do so many men, both in porn and in personal nudes, take off everything but their watch? So,
What?
First off, I want to point off you're wrong. Even when I have sex, I still have socks on. So, never fully nude. The only time I'm fully nude is when I'm getting changed and when I'm in the shower. Promise you my socks are on. Why? Because my feet are absolutely fucked, bud.
But that's why. You don't
Yes.
let them shits breathe.
No. It's because I had those ingrown toenails and had surgery, so both of
Yeah.
my big toes look like potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yes, potatoes. I made that joke, and then my daughter giggled after she heard me retell the story about my mom stepping on them, and she asked if they were smashed potatoes at that time.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm so happy my kids are fucking funny. Like, I'm
Jesus
just happy
Christ.
that they have a sense of humor. But no, any nude I've ever taken, I have socks on. Just guaranteed. And I promise you, you're never really going to ever see that because you shouldn't see my feet in a nude.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to see your nudes. Period. Yeah. No.
My nudes are all over the internet. Just nobody's found them yet.
Fuck's sake. I believe you.
Probably wouldn't be hard if somebody with fucking intelligence could look for them, but they haven't yet. They'll be scrubbed by then. But
I don't want to put any effort into finding this because I don't want to find them.
Exactly. There's some of the homies that absolutely won't, and then there's some retard trolls.
I bet Nolan's seen them. Nolan's fucking seen them, guaranteed.
Yeah, probably. He's like, dude, that's a big dick. Oh fuck. I have to give him
Why is he wearing
now.
socks though?
Yeah. No, it shows my feet every time.
You legit sleep with socks every night?
Yes. But I change my socks twice a day.
You're a psychopath.
I change my socks twice a day. I have to. Because of those surgeries, my feet are hypersensitive. Like I used to be able to walk around outside on gravel without socks and shoes on, without anything. Mm-hmm. But since those surgeries and like the nerves in my feet are super, super fucked, I cannot have no shoes on. I cannot have socks not on. I have to have my feet covered or it's painful.
Jesus.
It's bad.
That sucks. Fuck, man. I can never sleep with fucking socks on. I mean, I have, like, when it's, like, really cold, I'll wear, like, big woolly socks, but, like, even then, I'm just like, this feels wrong. Feet are supposed to be all naked.
No.
Yeah, we make fun of you because you are old, Cloudy. It's valid.
Yeah, and y'all
You're old and you act older.
What's so fun? What's so crazy about me? The fact that I have nerve problems in my feet? Leave that to my smashed potatoes.
It's because you wear socks when you sleep. It's not because of the reason. We're not taking the reason into account at all. It's just because.
Exactly.
Is that even an old man thing to do? I guess it is, yeah.
Another Ask Men. What is one thing you've always wanted to do or have as a kid that you were finally able to get or do as an adult? So definitely my first one was buy a console on release. That was really fucking cool to be able to do. Most people can't say they were able to do that or even get one. And I was able to get 2 on release day. That was really cool. I didn't have to wait years.
Right away.
Yeah, I didn't have to wait years in order to get them. I didn't have to have that problem of, oh, I can't get this thing. I don't have enough money to get this thing. I don't have the availability to do this. I was able to do it right away. That was really cool.
Let's build another PC of actual decent mid-high range parts. Because, I mean, the last one that I built was like fucking a decade ago, and it certainly was not even that at the time. Like fucking 512 megabyte. I think Radeon 4850. Yeah, that was a good one. Because I knew I'd get back into PC gaming eventually, but hadn't really given many fucks over the past decade, really. I mean, I have this old laptop that can still play most games, but I pretty much just bought it because I needed one for school and shit. But yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah,
pretty much the same shit. Really,
yeah,
just PC, not console.
Yeah. Well, every computer I've owned other than this one has been like a $500 computer. This is the first computer that I've actually spent money on and like purchased and paid for something big and crazy. And it's not even that crazy.
I just love the fun of putting them together. It's so fun. Especially like I wasn't pressed for time or anything. I didn't need one by a certain date when I built this, so I was able to fucking scrounge around and find good deals. It's fucking sick. I saved like almost $1,000 off of all the components in this thing just by finding sales.
If I end up upgrading this one or building a new one, I might end up just building it myself.
Yeah, do it. It's fun. It's fun.
Well,
people think it's stressful and you can fuck a lot of stuff up. You have to be
problems.
So stupid to fuck up building a computer, man.
I know you weren't there for all of that, but after putting in the RAM and taking apart my entire computer other than my CPU, it wouldn't be complicated.
No, it's not at all. I like the cable management of everything. There's so many cool fucking components and shit out there nowadays. Like, man, love it. It's only going to get better because storage and shit's just going to get smaller. Unfortunately, GPUs keep getting more fucking massive, and they now draw the power that a computer did fucking itself 5 years ago. But
so let's see what some of these sad cunts said. This person said, for me, it was an RC helicopter. I wrote letters to Santa every year, but no luck. I bought it with the first money during my first year at university. That is a sad fuck. Candy bars at the grocery store checkout line. Motherfucker, I didn't eat for a third of my fucking childhood. Fuck off.
Okay, just having no one to say no to those little things. Yeah. You're like, I'm an adult. I can buy all the chocolate I want.
Dogs. I wasn't allowed to have them as a child.
That would suck. Fuck, yeah, definitely.
A motorcycle, a gaming computer. So that person's...
There you go. There you go. Another nerd. Nerds in the chat.
Oh, this dude's build is kind of fucking weird too. 3070, a 5900, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and 2 terabyte NVMe, and it's a laptop.
That's not a real gaming computer.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
Some laptops nowadays are fucking bananas.
The freedom to never go to church again.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be fucking beautiful.
And here's one we all need: a psychiatrist.
That was the thing that he wished he had as a kid and finally got as an adult.
Yeah.
That's fucking depressing as shit.
You want to know the fucked up part?
Right.
The really, really fucked up part that most people don't understand about therapists. 3/4 of them are white females who have never had a boyfriend or a kid in their life, and they have 6 cats, and they're going to try and tell you how to fix your life.
More cats. Literally.
They're the most depressed people on the fucking face of the world and have no accomplishment in their entire life. And guess what? They're going to tell you how to make your life better.
I mean, to get through school for that shit itself would be an accomplishment.
That's why my therapist is...
Listening to people's problems like that would be rough.
That's why my therapist is an Indian man with 4 kids and 6 degrees and owns the practice. Only guy I will actually take advice from. He tells me to get better every day, and I will be talking to hundreds of thousands of people very, very, very soon.
What a legend. You gotta drop him the link.
Oh, I do. He comes and hangs out and watches almost every week.
Fuck off. Are you serious?
Yes, dead serious. Like, he's genuinely a cool fucking dude.
What the actual fuck?
Yep. Man,
also, the subject of a roast recently appeared in the chat. Hi, Nolan. We were told to roast you specifically. Don't take it personal, or take it personal if you want. But people spent channel points and to get us to roast
decided you.
And they decided it was you that had to get roasted, despite you not being here. And I said I didn't like that, but I was going to do it anyway because they paid the points.
Men, what is something you feel powerless against these days? The absolute bigotry that every single one of us face because we are white straight males. All of a sudden, my dick does not matter. My life and availability doesn't matter.
Villainize me just for that alone, but like
you haven't. Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't think so. Maybe think that my opinion doesn't matter in some subjects, but I couldn't care less. I truly couldn't care less.
But that's the difference. Is like us as guys, we do not give a fuck about if you give a fuck about what the fuck we're saying. We're gonna say it anyway. We have the balls to say what the fuck we want to say.
We're doing it right now.
But you saying that I shouldn't talk because I'm white, male, and straight makes you kind of a bigot and a douchebag.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think men should be less than women, and they have been since like the 90s.
Yeah. It's called equality. We want some of it.
Yeah.
You guys have been having it for so long.
Yeah, now it was weird. I saw this comment the other day.
You can say cunt on Twitch.
Yes. Capital cunt. I saw this comment the other day. And it said, it's really kind of weird when, what do you call a patriarchy? And they sit there and describe what's going on now and everything else. And I think the person that was hosting this panel was Pearl, the white chick who's kind of weird looking, but really, really based. She was, so what you're saying is women now all of a sudden can say whatever the hell they want. They're able to do whatever the hell they want. They aren't chastised for anything, including being fat. They act depressed. They act oppressed. But we don't have to sign up for the draft. We don't have to do any of this. And you're saying this is a patriarchy.
Yep.
What happens in a matriarchy? Oh, women are on top, blah, 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 blah.
Like
so the same exact thing.
It would be 10 times worse.
So what you're saying is men are oppressed. No, I could never agree with that. But that's exactly what you just said. We're not in a patriarchy. We're in a matriarchy. Shut the fuck up.
In some terrible, terrible universe, hopefully a parallel universe and not this one, our prime minister of this beautiful country drops dead and is succeeded by our deputy prime minister, who is a poison lizard individual. I will go that far. And I could see like Canada going like down such a bad path if she were in power. Like most of the stories about her, I can't even like. I don't even want to elaborate on them because it'll just be game words.
So this question, I want you to give me your first thought that comes to your head, and then give me the name that you have called it before. Okay?
Okay. I think I'm picking up.
What is your favorite slang term for the male genitalia?
Pecker.
Mr. Wang.
What the fuck? No, pecker. I love pecker because that takes people fucking definitely off guard. Suck my pecker.
The one that I've called it before, like in active life, I've called it Peter Griffin for a good like 20,
Jesus fucking Christ.
30 weeks at a time.
Oh man.
Considering he's 6'2" and just 500 pounds. It's fucking hilarious. It was also a great way to talk in front of parents and stuff. Oh yeah, you want to suck my Peter tonight, Peter Griffin? You want to watch some Family
That's not
Guy?
hiding it from anyone.
Yeah, just. I don't even know what Aqua Team.
Oh, Token. He's always lurking, bro. You have no idea. Always lurking. Just chimes in to fucking talk shit. Fuck, he belongs on this bitch.
Yep, he's always talking shit. What part of adult life surprised you most? Actually, let's go back and look at the slang terms.
Oh,
he says cock and
good.
Balls. The fuck.
That's always
dick and nuts.
One. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's kind of boring.
Yeah, cock and balls is funny though. Ow, my cock and balls.
He obviously had a kind of friend that said his blackberries were hanging next to his dingleberries.
That's fucked. Kind of gross.
Big Jim and the Twins.
Oh, that's fucking silly. I've never heard that one. That's a good one. Schlong. Yeah, schlong is always a fucking funny word too. That's
Spam rocket for the clam pocket.
Oh my god.
Mr. Johnson and the Juice Crew.
No, Kringle, we didn't call you. Peen. Peen is funny too. Yeah, I like peen. Right in the
I've heard this one a couple times by kids. Tallywhacker.
That sounds like something a kid from like the 20s would say.
Pork sword.
You're fine. That's gnarly.
Some of these are so fucking boring. Some of these are so fucking boring. Holy
beef
fuck.
pickle. Beef pickle's a good one. I like that one. One-eyed Wonder Weasel.
Cool in the Gang. What the fuck?
Purple helmeted yogurt slinger.
The old ankle spanker.
I don't get it.
Slaps his ankles as he walks.
Damn. Fuck. Could you imagine stepping on your cock?
Imagine being
Tallywhacker is acceptable? Yeah, that's funny. That's like
imagine being a
gentleman's way of talking about your own dick. Now, Pecker's up there. Pecker's... That's a great
purple-headed custard chucker.
I said yogurt slinger. Close enough, yeah.
Yep.
Trouser snake is also a gentleman's one.
That was the comment right below purple-headed custard chucker. Purple-headed yogurt slinger.
Oh, pretty much the same.
Womb ferret.
Oh my fuck. They would say womb ferret, but not womb weasel though. That's fucked because the alliteration is always
it's so much better.
That's fucked. Kind of ashamed.
Meat popsicle.
Meat popsicle. Yeah.
This might be one of the better ones I read. Love stump.
Oh, that just makes it sound so fucking chody, man. God damn it.
And then what was something you saw another man doing that you intentionally thought was stupid? Now you do it and it's great.
Now I do it and it's great.
Yep.
Thought it was stupid?
Yep. Thought it was stupid when you saw other people doing it or talking about it. Now you do it and it's great.
Podcasting.
Podcasting. Baby wipes.
Baby wipes?
Baby wipes are pretty top tier. Most people think that it's fucking retarded, but goddamn, it feels so much better to have a clean ass than an ass that you're confused if it's dirty.
With women. Kringle, let's be real. You ain't doing that.
Exactly. You guys should do a react video to Zach's solo podcast. Thanks. I'm glad I did such a good job.
You've done a lot of solo ones.
Which one? There's like 20 episodes that are me solo that have thousands of views. So.
Cloudy deleted his message after pinning it. That's not how it works, Cloudy.
That was Token deleting his message. He pinned Token's message.
Cloudy deleted his message. Oh, I can see. I'm a mod on your channel, bro. Trust. Yep. I know what goes down.
Am I the asshole for inviting over my son's ex?
Yeah.
Hello, I am new at posting since I only read, but I wanted to know if I'm in the wrong, so please excuse me for any bad formatting. Cloudy, make sure to put a poll in the chat to see if this person's an asshole or not an asshole, or if everyone's the asshole. I am 41 female, and I have a son, 20 male, who broke up with his girlfriend of 4 years a month ago because he cheated on her. That girl, let's call her Noelle, I don't know why the fuck we're using Noelle, but whatever, is very sweet and fun to be around. Our family has known her for years, and she is also friends with my daughters, my husband, and I. I do want to say, your 20-year-old kid's girlfriend should not be friends with you and your husband. You're obviously really fucking weird people. You should have very, very little in common, even at a 20-year difference. This is usually when my son isn't around, so we haven't had a problem until yesterday. She only invites her over when he's not around. I invited Noelle to the house because my daughter found a recipe on TikTok and we like to bake together. And I wanted to see if we could make it. She arrived and started the recipe. Turns out my son has been dating a girl he cheated on her with, and he invited her to the house. I had no idea. When they both arrived, Noelle was there, so my son was angry. Noelle told me she would leave and come again a different time, and she didn't want any trouble. I told her that there was no need since she wasn't there for my son. She was there because my daughter and I wanted her there. That I made my son and his girlfriend angry, so they left. After a couple hours, my son came back home and we got into an argument. My husband told him that he needed to calm down. He was very mad and told me that I was a bad mother for allowing his ex at home. He is currently not talking to me and I feel very sad. Was I wrong, and is it unacceptable to invite her over?
He probably overreacted, but that's definitely a fucking weird thing to do. Yeah, regardless of how close his parents were to her, that's just weird.
To me, there is no way in hell that my parents should ever invite over one of my exes unless I have kids with them.
Yeah.
The second I break the relationship off, it is done.
At least let him know. I'm sure he probably knew that she had been around before, but yeah, that's just weird.
You should not have more of a connection with my girlfriend or ex-girlfriend than I do. I am sorry if I cut off ties. You cut off ties too.
Right? I've broken up with chicks before, and then their parents are like, oh, don't be a stranger, come around, whatever. And I'm like,
not gonna happen.
Yeah, not happening. Not fucking happening. That sounds terrible. I'm good.
It's really weird though, because my original serious girlfriend that I slept with, the church girl, was compared to my wife, on the daily when my wife originally moved in. Oh, you're not this person. You'll never be this person. You're not as cool. But my sisters and shit.
Oh, your family. Oh, that's fucked. Yeah, that's rough. God damn.
She accused. It's like you're going back to that? Like, what the fuck you doing? Support, guys. You did good. Like, the fuck. You're cooked.
That's
you're
fucked.
fucking
Yeah,
cooked.
that's pretty fucked.
How like,
Damn.
goddamn. Like
I've had family members of mine kind of do that, not to the chick's face, just like after I'm done with one woman, be like, yeah, she wasn't like one you were with.
She wasn't good enough. Just
Yeah.
go back. Go back to something different. The
Fuck.
weirdest one is
That's
my cousin that walked through New York City in the Pussy Hats that I've talked about a couple times on the show. The one that was like my sister for like the longest time. She would still hang out with her exes afterwards, and then bring her ex and her current boyfriend and like her ex from 3 times ago over to the house, and we would all hang out. So it was really fucking weird being like the fifth wheel to the 3 ex and sister
What the fuck?
conversation. But like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're all civil and you're all just chilling, I don't see any problem with it. But it sounds like it was awkward.
One of those exes was really awkward because he ended up sleeping with both of the sisters. And one of the sisters walked in on the other sister fucking him. Which, that's really fucked up.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. You gotta expand your fucking slider on Twitch, man. Don't just go dating within people who've already dated your family members. That's just weird.
No, they knew about it. They went the older sister went home with the younger sister's boyfriend while she was drunk.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
That was
my
the sister
God.
that wanted to date black guys only to have a black baby because woke.
That's next level.
Yep. Next level racism right there. But you know,
That's just using a person to the fucking nth degree. That's disgusting, honestly. Jesus fuck.
That's what cancel culture has done to us, boys. But you know,
I'm kind of retarded.
I am. I'm retarded, not anybody else. I'm the retard in the situation.
You feeling it yet, Mr. Krabs?
Nope. I'm
Fuck.
good. It's going to hit me like a wall, and I know that. So, do you think she's the asshole or not the asshole? Or sort of the asshole, or no one's the asshole?
This being mother in this case.
Yes, the mother is the mother of the asshole.
Definitely. 100%. I mean, the dude cheated. He's a dick, but that's not what this is about.
Yeah, the dude cheating is an asshole.
Yeah.
But he's not an asshole to you in the situation. He responded accurately.
Yes.
The girlfriend that went over to the mom's house when she asked her to is an asshole. And the mom is an absolute jackass asshole.
Yeah. Sounds like everyone in the situation's fucked. You need to figure this shit out.
But all different parts of the situation.
Yeah.
The dude for cheating is an asshole, but that has nothing to do with this situation because they could have broken up over
anyway, and it would still
somebody,
be the same situation. Yeah.
It could have been him coming on her face when she said not to. And guess what? You're sort of a jackass, but that has nothing to do with you and your ex-girlfriend
So
getting
random.
fighted over. Like, it's just, it has nothing to do with it. Mom, you're definitely an asshole.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Don't do that shit. That's weird. Who is worse, mom or dude? I'm not gonna vote. You already know my vote.
Mom.
It's the mom. It's the mom.
Yep.
100%.
Honestly, if you cannot invite back your girlfriend without worrying about if your ex-girlfriend is there,
This is
to
also
your
a
house?
prediction on a poll, Cloudy. I'm just gonna point that out. This is the kind of thing you would do when, you're
You're-
like, is someone gonna beat this level of a video game without dying? Yes or no, kind of thing. Because you're like betting channel points on it, really. Like there has
Yep.
to be a definite answer.
okay.
It's close enough.
So
I'm
I guess
proud of you, Cloudy. You figured.
I guess
it
we
out.
will end the show on this one. You can read this one though. I'm posting it in the chat here. There you go.
Okay.
This one's a bit longer, but it's fucking hilarious, I think. I had these all saved, so I kind of...
That's what the fuck even is this title?
You didn't
Okay.
see no edibles? I fucking took one literally right before the roast as we were talking about it. Because you told me you wanted to kick in for the roast.
Take more, bro. They're trying to get you to take more without paying. Okay. Am I the asshole for not apologizing when my husband dipped his balls in my poop water? Like, fucking, why do you make me read this shit? This all happened last night around 1 a.m. I had just finished nursing our baby and was getting ready for bed. My husband was finishing up some work and was doing the same. Our master bathroom has a separate room for the toilet, so after I went pee, I was brushing my teeth when my husband walked in. He proceeds to sit on the toilet to poop and immediately starts screaming and jumps up. Apparently, the toilet had backed up to the brim, and when he sat down, his balls dipped into the poop-filled bowl. Disgusting. He jumps up and starts stripping down and yelling the whole time. I'm actually about to die laughing so hard with the toothbrush in my mouth, but I rally and get to work plunging the toilet as he continues to yell. I apologize by saying, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. It's disgusting, and this sucks, or something to that effect. Now, our house has finicky toilets, and we do get backups fairly frequently, about once a week. My husband always blames me, which may have some merit since I do use toilet paper for all my business, while he only uses it for 50% of his. True. We have several bathrooms in our house, and he typically uses a guest bathroom, his poop room, so the times where he has to deal with a backup caused by me is rare. Last night, he decided to forego using his bathroom and used our bathroom, which is where the problem literally arose. For additional context, I had last had a number 2 in the afternoon and had used the toilet several times since before the ball dip and had no issues. So after a very long day, he had to take a shower at 1 a.m. and was irritated with me. He felt that 1. My apology was not sincere. 2. I did not take ownership of being the cause of the backup and subsequent ball dip. 3. I should have watched the toilet fully flushed to make sure that all was well. I feel that my apology was enough. I validated his feelings, and I genuinely feel bad that it happened. However, I consider this an act of God for which I am not responsible. Additionally, I don't think it's my responsibility, to monitor the toilet after I've used it. It's the next user's responsibility to look where they're sitting. So, Reddit, am I the asshole for not apologizing for the ball dip and not monitoring the toilet post-use?
So what's your opinion, bud?
No. Dude, you fucking look before you sit on a toilet. You don't know what the fuck could be in there. There could be a snake. There could be spiders. There could be water right below the brim. You're going to dip your nuts in. It could have poop in it. Like, yeah, you fucking look in the toilet before you sit on it. You don't get mad at someone else for that, too. You should be able to laugh at that, too, despite how disgusting it is. You fucking wash your dick and get over it. Yeah, not the asshole at all.
I don't think anybody's the asshole. Do you think everybody, like, do you think he's the asshole, or do you think nobody's the asshole?
I mean, for not thinking her apologies fucking sincere, and for thinking that she should have sat there and watched the toilet fill up to make sure it didn't overflow or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
Okay, so
don't shit in the dark. I don't think it was dark. I think he just sat down without looking.
Yeah.
Because she was brushing her teeth in the same room.
Like, my downstairs toilet is absolutely horrible. Like, it decides to flush whenever the fuck it wants to. And having 3 kids, backups fucking happen all the time. Haven't done this, but I could see a time where it could happen if I was still a 3-year-old and decided to sit forward and dip my dick and my balls in the fucking water. First off, obviously, if you know your water level's that high, you're a fucking retard. Maybe you should lower it. Number 2, her apology wasn't sincere. Can we all just admit that? If somebody dips their balls or pussy lips in the fucking water next to me while I'm brushing my teeth, I promise you I'm going to die laughing, and my apology is not going to be sincere, regardless of
the first thing I do is
not.
Cleaning all the toothpaste off the mirror when I laugh my ass off.
It's going to look like somebody just came all over the bathroom, and that's just because of the toothpaste in my mouth, not because it was a hot load. It was a hot load of toothpaste instead. So, to me... I don't like. I see what his point is, but he's butthurt because he was the joke, not because she's an asshole.
Yeah, he's just sour and taking it out on her when he should have looked where you're shitting.
Which is understandable that he's sour. Which is why he's not an asshole. It's understandable.
Humans used to have to keep their guard up when we pooped because we'd be pooping out in the wild. You know, you always try to. Hopefully have someone watch your back or whatnot. Make sure you're in a safe place before you poop. Just because we poop into ceramic bowls now doesn't mean you got to let your guard down. You got to check the bowl before you poop.
My biggest fear when I was a kid was either I was going to shit out a baby or I was going to have a fucking snake bite my ass. So happy, neither one of those happened. Why? Because I know that I'm a guy.
Yet.
Yeah, exactly. And I know half of that's never going to happen.
You could have a snake bite you. You could shit out a baby too.
Nolan, that's your biggest fucking 2 disses you could come up with. The entire fucking show. I sat here and I ignored them all the way up until it's 2 hours now and I can end the show whenever the fuck I please. So you want to sit here.
Probably tastes like cigarette ash. Wait.
Number one, your comment saying my cum probably tastes like cigarette ash. Motherfucker. My mom's probably smoked more cigarettes than you crush cans, buddy, and you're known for it. I've never smoked a cigarette. Why the fuck are you thinking of my cum? I've already scared away one scary gay guy. Don't make me do it again. Number 2, either get cancer or take off the bandana. It's cultural appropriation. Buddy, you have 2 very, very, very big visual defects. One of them, you look like a baby. That's why no woman ever wants to sleep with you. You literally look like the New Year's baby. Maybe you should go take your rightful throne of a fucking holiday, you retard. Number 2, it's cultural appropriation. Motherfucker, I'm white. Every single thing I do is cultural appropriation. If you don't already understand that, obviously you're trying to be a token, and that's kind of weird. So maybe you should watch yourself before you actually come at somebody who's actually funnier than you are.
It's cultural appropriation. I love it.